Mark weighed me, I weighed Mark. Neither of us know what we either put on or lost. And we're both pretty scared that we've put... Oh, look, this is Meta.
Hello.
Hi, everyone on YouTube. This is everyone on Instagram. Come over to Night Swan Family YouTube now,
hey,
guys.
Hannah.
See you in a minute.
Hey, Corrine Hansen. I'm just finding the thing on here so we can see.
Hey, everybody. Good evening. I
Haven't done a
love that when
live
we're
for a
doing
while,
a
have
live
we?
Instagram and a live YouTube. I'm going to stop shouting. Every time I shout, tell
No,
me.
talk. You just don't
I
shout.
think what it is when you get a bit tired, when we get a bit tired, we tend to shout, don't we? So we need to... It's very annoying because we just had the filter on Instagram. We looked bloody gorgeous. And now we're here on YouTube and we just look like...
shit. I look like a corpse.
And we just look like us.
Hello, Felice. Felice, is it? Mustafa? Felice?
Of course it is. It's Felice, whose lovely little daughter.
Yeah.
Daughter was the one that we lost.
Hello,
that film, and
Leo.
we've never got that film back.
Hello, Hannah. Hi, Tasha.
Leo, you just really made me laugh with your message on our home time vlog. She put, lifelong dream backstage at the Popcorn Junkies review. Which I thought was really
give you everything.
witty.
We give that would have been a DVD extra. Behind the scenes.
Yeah, guys, so just want to... we'll save it, actually, till we've got more people here before we tell people that. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Leo. Hello, Ella Louise. Hello, Alice.
The door is off.
Hello.
Sarah Tace. Hello. The door is off. But the
door
door will be
is
going
off.
back on this weekend.
And
Nadia's away this weekend, and Nanny Di's popping over, and we're going to have all sorts of hilarity here as we try and feed ourselves healthily.
Do you know what I'm loving? I've got people on home time leaving comments saying they got interrupted watching it by on Instagram Live. Now we've got people that are watching home time at the moment and have been interrupted by our live on YouTube.
We like to interrupt ourselves all the time.
It's like we've got not an electric. What's
Anastasia Marin, how are you? That's a good question. How are you guys? I was going to say fine. I had a period of the day today where I had to just go very quiet. I just needed to be in my own headspace, which is sometimes hard when the family is just being the family. So yeah, it was a tricky day today for me actually. I found it a bit strange. What were your weigh-in predictions? Right, I have the figures for last week.
Okay, but
just to remind ourselves.
Yeah, but before we do that, just to explain to people, because some people might have joined this live not knowing what we do
Apparently
on a
you're
Tuesday.
making someone yawn.
Sorry, I just
Nadia,
yawned, yeah.
You're making me yawn, Megan. She does that when I talk. Did you hear about the judge today? A High Court judge, has been barred because she fell asleep in the middle of proceedings.
Well, quite bloody right.
Over something. I had a therapist once who fell asleep, and I was talking to him about being boring.
Yeah. About his greatest fear in life being that he was boring.
For my. Yeah, I had to write him a letter, and he made me feel bad about it.
But listen,
He
guys,
didn't offer me my money back.
And he was 100 quid an hour.
It was bloody expensive, and he'd apparently
We thought he was going to sort you out.
He'd been the therapist for Nixon, but he made me feel bad about it. Isn't that? That's,
well, I suppose with Nixon, if you think of his life, and if you were just wittering on about yours, you would fall asleep. I mean, he had a big story, Nixon. I'm teasing you. You would never bore me, baby, except when you go on and on and on about my emails.
Kay Hurst, we've been waiting for you.
But listen, guys.
The therapist is a wanker. Thanks, Lucy. Thanks.
I love.
He is a wanker.
Somebody else left a comment underneath our
Gareth, I get fatter every week. I think I must have.
So I think we're going to be joining you. Let me just quickly explain in case people have just joined this live. Every Tuesday since the 1st of January, Mark and I have been doing this live. It was a bit later tonight because we had to go to a screening. We do a live where we reveal our weight loss or weight gain, whatever it might be this week, and then we just have a bit of Q&A with you guys, see how you're doing, all share advice, and that's Tuesdays. But also, we're really excited because tonight our first home time vlog went up, and that's going to be...
Apparently you're on the front of a mag. Have you done Penthouse again?
They just won't leave me alone.
I know.
So from Tuesday to Friday, every night, 8 o'clock, we are doing home time vlog, which basically means everything that we do once we get home.
Yeah.
So dinner, laying the table, chatting, rowing, doors, cupboards full. I was just halfway through watching this week's.
Well, yeah, was
today.
it fun?
It was really, because as I say, I never know what's going to be on because Mark edits.
I mean, the thing is, there's not going to be a fixed duration. Last night, I seem to remember as I edited it, it seemed quite long. I mean, some nights it might be 10, 15. It's what we can do.
Yeah, it will just be what we can manage to do because
Yeah.
I think people are really missing having the vlogs after Vloguary.
Yeah.
So
Sandy Rahim, wanker. What, me?
No, but anyway, so get back to what you were saying.
What was I saying?
You were saying about weight loss this week. What we were last week.
Well, I've had a week of highs and lows, and Amy somewhere has been asking how's the running going. The running isn't a problem. The running isn't a problem. Eating shitloads of donuts around the running has been a problem, because to make myself feel better about Kiki having a party, I basically ate all her food.
Yeah, so if you check out our weekend vlogs, which are different from our home time vlogs.
Jesus, I'm confused.
Because our weekend vlogs cover the whole day and the evening and everything. But you check them out, they're really good, the weekend vlogs. And Kiki had a massive party for like 60 people, and we got tons of Krispy Kremes and everything. All Mark was obsessing about all weekend and all night, when all sorts of things were going on at the party, all he was worried about was how many donuts there were going to be left. He has admitted on Instagram Live earlier on this evening that he had 6.
But I had them in bits.
Mark, it still adds up to the same amount.
No, I added them up.
I'm going to look up the calories.
If you do a photo, if I did a photo fit of all the bits of cream, what are they called? Krispy Kreme.
But hang on, it wasn't only the donuts. He also, because there was white plastic bread with thick butter, hams and cheese sandwiches. How many did you have of those? Honestly.
Well, you took at least 8 up with me to the bedroom.
So I made you your own. I made you your own, but then how many did you eat?
Probably about 12.
12?
Corners.
Bread and butter, thick butter.
Not slices, 12 squares. So 3 complete sandwiches, yeah. Don't even mention McDonald's.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
A whole
that happened to us today. That we're
different story.
That's an exciting film that's coming up. Oh my God.
Whole different story. Yeah, nothing like a cheap ham sambo, is there? No.
There isn't really.
Not really.
It's the most gorgeous comfort food.
Yeah, the chewing gum was out of order, and I'm going to find them, and I'm going to stick it all over their face. But yeah, no, I ate so much. I just ate.
Oh, Isabel's saying she loved the party food in the bedroom. So cute, you guys.
Yeah.
So,
best action I've had all year.
So you know what, guys? We're actually really buzzing, even though we're both very fearful that we've put on weight, because I don't know what I weigh. He doesn't know what I weigh. We got up this morning. Mark weighed me. I weighed Mark. Because to be honest, we could no longer face weighing ourselves in the evening, because we knew that we would be heavier in the evening.
Yeah, who broke the cupboard door? I think there's evidence of me pulling the cupboard door
open. What did you do with that door?
I simply opened it.
Check out the home time vlog tonight to see what happened with the door.
Maddie actually came in and said she thinks someone at the party unscrewed it and left it purposefully hanging.
But darling, can I ask you something? What did you really think you were hiding the Frosties from me, putting them there?
That's another question.
That's a whole nother story. You've got to check out the home time vlog.
Thank you, Ragga.
It was an argument with some Frosties.
Mark did not break the door, Missy. Look, everyone's telling. Look, everyone saw it.
But I couldn't believe myself when I heard myself being my mother going, have you been swinging on that door? Do you remember that as a kid? Whenever you did anything, your mum would go, well, you must have been swinging.
A lot of people defending me. Mark is innocent of the door incident.
Innocent.
Thank you. I am innocent.
Yeah, he was innocent. Now I've seen the film, he definitely was innocent.
So here's the thing. Last week, I weighed 13 stone, 11.6. Given what I know I've taken in this week, I am going to be very relieved if I'm not over 14 stone. That's what I was last week.
How much?
13 stone, 11.6. What am I, Nadia Sawalha, off the telly?
So you're going to be happy if you're not 14 stone?
I am going to be happy, yeah.
Well, I am afraid to tell you that your ham sandwich and donut orgy was a sin.
It was a sin.
It was a terrible sin.
It was.
It was the work of the devil.
I am the product of demon spawn.
And you are going to hell and damnation.
I am.
Because I'm very sorry to tell you, brace yourself.
Yeah.
You put on 2 pounds this week.
What am I then?
13 stone, 13.6. You're 4 ounces off from 14 stone.
4, am I? Well, at least I'm not 14
stone.
No,
not 4 ounces, sorry, 8 ounces.
Am I?
Yeah, 14 ounces in a pound.
So I'm 13 stone. What?
6.
13 stone 13, no, you just said.
13.
You said I was 13 stone 13.
13 stone 13.6.
So I'm 0.4 off of 14 stone.
You're 0.8 off of 14 stone. There's 14 ounces in a pound.
Just like there are 14 pounds in a stone?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, there you go.
Oh. You sure?
Yes, I'm a cook.
Okay, so oh right, okay, well I've put on 2 pounds.
Oh, sorry, 16 ounces in a pound.
What are you talking about? Oh my God.
Linda Beretta.
What the fuck am I? What?
Well, what you are not is, you're not 14 stone, so that's good.
Okay, but how much have I put on? 2 pounds.
2 bloody pounds, Mark. 2 pounds.
But at least I can identify
and you
where
deserve
that's happened.
every one of those 2
Okay.
pounds.
Well, I looked at your weight today and I thought, oh yay, you've lost 0.6 of a pound. But then I looked up what you weighed last week.
Don't say I've put on weight.
And I made a terrible mistake.
Why? How much have I put on?
You haven't changed at all. You're 11 stone 6.
No! I wasn't 11 stone 6. I was 11 stone 6.8 last week.
No, you weren't. You were 11 stone 6.
I was 11 6.8.
You
because
were
the week before,
11 stone 6.
And what am
You
I
were
now?
11 stone 6.
I'm exactly the same.
At least you stood still. I've gained.
But actually, no, I'm really grateful because I could
Can't
have put on
dispute
weight.
the numbers.
Actually, this is good news because I had my terrible back and I couldn't do any exercise.
I know.
So that's actually, I'm glad
Yeah.
that I've stayed the same.
Yeah.
Shit, it's hard, isn't it? Okay, kids.
Yeah, it's so
It's
fucking boring.
Mark, you didn't need to swear.
Sorry.
It's really, really hard.
Help, everyone, help. Can you...
That is good news, Nadia. Thank you, Missy.
Hang on a minute. I'm going to show you something.
Devon's lost 13 pounds since January the 1st.
And
Careful with those. Don't break the boxes,
I'm
they're a
going to be careful.
gift.
I'm not going to do anything.
On the way home today, he bought this.
No, hang on. On the way home, Nadia said, oh, we must go across the road and look at that donut shop and buy these.
No, careful with the
I'm going to be careful.
Yeah, but the only...
Look,
I didn't think you were going to have one.
You said you want one.
No,
do you
to
want
the
one?
kids.
That'd suit you, sir.
No,
Suits
to the
you,
kids.
sir.
I
Suits
did not want you to have one. And I'm not letting you have
You're
that.
trying to take me down.
Listen.
You are trying to
my
take
mum
me
and dad
down.
are going to come over for tea tomorrow and we're going to have that. You are not going to
You
have
are
it.
trying to take me down.
Oh, don't be so mean. I'm
taking
really
the
careful with your
Darling,
food.
it's clear that I'm ribbing you.
It's not. You just,
It is,
You just
I'm
showed
ribbing.
everyone like I'm trying to make you have a donut.
Hear what you sound like.
You told everyone I was making you have a donut.
Fight! So, we've put on... Is that symbolic that we've got 666 people watching? It's the sign of the devil. I think the good thing about ring donuts is you don't eat... when you eat the whole, there's no calories in the whole.
It's quite interesting there. Somebody's saying, eat 2 eggs every day puts you off chocolate. Jeanette Ellie. Now, that might sound like madness, but what you...
Hello, Dublin.
There is actually scientific truth in what you're saying. Protein is the only thing that gives you true satiety.
What?
Satisfies you. Like, if you eat carbs, you'll just want more carbs. Protein, but it's not just protein, not just eggs, chicken, meat. You are not eating... What you're doing is you're tending to starve for half the day and then you're binging.
I am behaving in a moronic fashion.
When are you just going to get down to... You know how we've been saying, right, we're not going to go on a proper diet. We're just going to eat more sensibly and everything. I think you need a proper diet.
I think
you need a restrictive diet.
I think I need a gastric band.
I think you need to go on some awful diet like Atkins
I need to
something.
be tied up, put in a dungeon and gagged.
I think you do.
And that's just for fun.
Yeah.
I've still lost half a stone though. 13 stone. 13.
Isabel Arkell, you've still done really well. You've lost half a stone, which is
since
fantastic.
the beginning of the year.
And that's nice and slow, so it will stay off.
And the good thing about a good thing about weighing ourselves and doing this is at least I can put the brakes on, at 2 pounds, putting on 2 pounds.
Chef Phillips does exactly the same as you, Mark, binging at night. Can you please make a pact with other fellow nighttime bingers that you're not going to do? This week, Mark,
Yeah.
come on this week. Let's really do it. My back's better. Let's get out there. Let's do hours of walking. If we really do, like 12,000 steps. But you cannot out-train a bad diet. So even if Mark was to go to the gym every night of the week now and do extra running. He's not going to lose any weight if he binges at night.
I like Simon Brannan. Fresh air pie and windy pudding, or get your jaws wired.
Oh, that sounds good.
I'm going to get my jaws wired. That does sound good. Join the pact. I just made peas, broccoli and sweet corn with fried egg. That made me want to stab myself in the neck.
Ditch the donuts. Donuts are fine, just don't have 6.
What happened to the eating plan?
Oh, we keep
apple
forgetting to do the apple cider in the
keep
morning.
Forgetting everything, babe.
Write it down. Cider vinegar. Write it down. Cider vinegar. And write a pledge that you're not going to binge at night. And then I'm going to tell all the subs if you do.
Apple.
Leo vibe feeler. I've nighttime binges this week, but last 2 nights I've made it through with not doing it. So I've eaten properly, exactly by eating. You are going to have breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Who?
You are.
Am I?
Yeah, because you
that
keep
sounds
going.
Good.
When I say to you have breakfast, you always say no.
I'm going to get 3 meals a day. Fantastic.
Apple cider vinegar twice a day. We're doing apple cider vinegar from tomorrow.
JD Hollings, what number bus are you on?
Have you guys done those wellness shots before? They're fantastic. Oh no, I have looked into them.
Are they what are the wellness
Izzy
shots?
from Summerton. I need to lose like 3 stone from my
Zoe, I'd love
but you don't want to be super skinny. You don't want to be super skinny, Izzy. Don't go for super skinny. Just go for just pleasantly plump.
Josephine Kirby Sears says I don't eat enough. That doesn't seem like it's being carried out with the statistics on the scales, does it? The scales suggest I'm eating too much, no?
No, but I know what she means. Yeah. If you're not eating the right stuff, you can be nutritionally starving and then you crave sugar to give yourself a bit of a hit.
I haven't drunk any water almost all week.
Well, that's a disaster. We've both been terrible. How have you guys been with the water? For women, you're supposed to have 3 litres and for men, 4.
Spider on my hoodie. Apparently there's a spider on my hoodie.
Spider on your hoodie.
I want to be Spider-Man.
Anyway, chaps, we better go because the kids need to go to bed and I'm shouting and they won't get to sleep. Thank you so much for joining us. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Please check out our home time vlogs, which will go out 8 o'clock every night. And the first one went up tonight. So check that out because it's nicely placed.
And we will be a review of the Lego movie, me and the girls. Kiki is in inimitable style. Gives us her verdict with approximately 8 words, summing up why you should or shouldn't see the Lego movie part 2.
And don't forget to follow us on Nadia Sawalha and Family Instagram, Mark_Adderley Instagram, and the Popcorn Junkies Movie Club. So we've got 3 Instagrams. So join us on all of those.
Here's to next week. I'm going to gain those 2 pounds back.
And anybody else that has lost weight this week, good on you. Anyone that stayed the same will put on. Good on all of us. And next week will be a better week.
Sinking ship. Bye.
Night.